This is 9 to 5 to Riches with Stocks, or 9 to 5 to Millionaire is the new channel name. This is the new goal, 9 to 5 job to millionaire. For those that think it's not going to happen, or for those that think it is going to happen, I'm going to make $1 million on this channel. By the time I get there, that's probably when the channel is going to get big. For now, we don't know where it's going to go, just like the stock market. But with patience, time in the market beats time in the market. So I sold 50% just now at $550.44 a share, 50 shares. I basically closed out all of my margin, and now I have $4,000 buying power of my own money. It says my average is 539.34, but on my account it says 536. Realized profit about $554 on half this position. It's the same one, 8:40 a.m. 3 minutes ago. Was gonna do a covered call, but I'm like, nah, I'll just sell half here, and maybe my large sell order is gonna start the selling pressure on the day. I doubt it. Could still go up, but my price target was around here when I bought at 534. I said, okay, price target's about 550, probably about above 547, 548. So we are showing that we're bullish, as in we're above the previous resistance, and we did that here. I think the previous resistance is 545, and we are above 547, and we're at 555. We're basically at the near support, basically the support of the higher channel is more of like a 553, 552, 555. You can see here 554. So I think we're either going to go up another 0.5% or so from here, or 1% or so, or we either going to push back to all-time highs and go make new all-time highs, but we could also just chop around this direction. And if I get another chance to buy at 540 or 530, 540 probably, whatever, 535, I don't know however much it's going to chop. Maybe it goes to 525. There's a large issue going on, who knows. But I sold half my position at the current price, basically up $1,000 on the day, up over $2,000 in the 1 week. I don't even make $1,000 in a week at my 9 to 5. All time, brother, I speak it into existence. From November to now, $5,000. Past 3 months, mid-October to mid-January, we're up 7K. Year to date, we're up nearly 12K on the past year, nearly 40%. Roth IRA, I don't actually do anything on there. I just have some Tesla stock, and that's up also over 60%, 67.77%, because of Tesla. It's up 100% or so. SPY, it's up 2%. Nvidia, it's flat, only $50. Nike, I got one share, and that one share is down 7.5%. Horrible. That's basically it. Don't own any more margin. I just used about $23,000 of margin, and I already returned it. So I probably had that $3.50 times what? I've had it for 7 days, so I paid like $25. So far we're up $1,400 on the position, minus $25. So we're still up $1,375 here. That's not a lesson to use margin. I always tell you not to, because if this went wrong, and you're down $1,400 and you're not willing to hold through that and really be patient, you'll simply just lose money because you're going to sell. Because it's so easy. You can just go like this. You just tap on it. Oh, look at that. Weakness. It doesn't mean nothing. It's still very bullish. You just go like this. You go like this, and then you just slide it. It's so easy to just sell stuff and buy stuff. So, buy? Oh, 57,000 available? Okay. Like, and you just buy it. Like, you just spend 50K. Like, they make it too easy. That's why, it takes a while to not be emotional. Don't swing trade when you're under the influence. Don't invest when you're under the influence. Maybe you can kind of do that if you've built up a little bit of a tolerance over the years of doing that. But even then, just like gamblers, degenerates, you're probably going to lose money. But yeah, it's a beautiful chart here from April 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 months to make $18,000, or 2.6 minus 20. So to make 17.5K, I've done this in 11 months, so nearly 20 grand in a year from the lows. Or realistically, I mean, I was kind of struggling around here. 4K, a couple thousand difference. Even if I made 15K this year, realistically, 9-to-5 job, you might not have been. That's 15K on a 9-to-5 job that makes 30K a year. Working 40 hours a week. That is something that you're not going to regret if you make money in the S&P 500 or VOO or any stocks of that matter. But ETFs are the safest. And why would you not put your money on the best horse? Why are people deciding to just slap their money on, like Hershey or something? I heard Warren Buffett or someone, Hershey, insane lows on the year to date. It's on 20% year to date. I'm like, oh, okay. It's lower than 170. 2021 levels was actually insane. And the highest is 275. It's down $100 from all-time highs, which is pretty crazy. And $300 I bought 2 shares. But I'm not going to, what if you're buying up here and you're like, oh, let me buy the dip right here. Let me buy the dip. It's probably going to bounce around here. So let's say you bought this dip. Oh, God. Some lady tripped over a curb. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I gotta ignore that. This lady just tripped over a tiny curb, and she's like, my knee. She's crying and stuff, and she kind of just... And she's crying like a child. I mean, it's horrible, but... like, that lady's probably in her, mid-30s or something. Crying out for help, like losing it because she fell on the ground on her knee. I'll fall voluntarily on my knees and not cry. I'll dislocate my kneecap. This lady's just wailing like it's the end of the world. Dude, yes, I'm a man, but this is a part of life, guys. You need to have a strong body in order to have a strong mind. You might think you have a strong mind, but you don't. Unless you already have a strong body. And if you have a strong body, you couldn't have got that without a strong mind. So if you have a weak body and you think you have a strong mind, you don't know if you have a strong mind because your body's weak. Because you haven't actually tested your mind truly. This is just a gorgeous day to remember, though. I remember about less than a year ago, about 10 months ago, sitting at the family dinner table, uncle, multi-millionaire. I ask him stocks, this and that, just to see his worldview on it. Don't do it. Gambling, you're going to lose money, this and that. This is when I was already down 15K. He's like, yeah, if you knew what you were doing, you'd be making money. You don't know what you're doing. This guy just, no one, people tend to, don't listen to anyone. Don't listen to anyone, just anyone. Even if they're rich. unless they've actually made money or done that thing and that thing, don't listen to them. You know, you got to listen to yourself. So Andrew Tate says. Why is that man nearly a billionaire? Why does he just go on Lamborghini yachts for fun? This guy's not just, he came out of nowhere on the internet, got viral in like a month. And this guy was from Luton. This guy's from one of the poorest countries, tiny little town in Europe. And yeah, I mean, enough of the, you know, that's enough of that guy. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, you become nearly unstoppable when you have a solid body, and then the mind itself is also on the same level. You cannot really upgrade the mind without upgrading the body, because the body and the mind are connected. If the body is weak, yes, this lady's still here. I mean, I feel bad for her, you know, but like, as I was saying before, you know, the example I bring this up, this woman just fell here, and she's like losing her mind, just you know, like she hurt her knee. She looks fine now, but like, dude, you hit your knee on the ground because you tripped over a curb. You wouldn't have tripped on the curb, or your hands would have stopped you before, you know, any serious damage or something. If you were in decent physical shape, why aren't you on physical shape? Good physical shape? What are you doing all day? Yes, I lay around. Yes, I do bullshit too. Yes, I'm a little lazy too, but I'm still going to the gym a few days a week. There's times where I'm going to the gym 5 days a week, 6 days a week. Sometimes it's 1 day a week. And you just got to take care of your body, because you only get one. People think, you know, your mind can live in the past. Your body only lives in the present and in the future. It's going to live in the future, but it never goes in the past. The memories, you might, oh, when I was this, when I was that. Oh, when I was your age, I used to bench 225. When I was your age, I was skinny like a toothpick. You know, it doesn't matter. How are you now? This is what matters, because that's like saying, oh, my mental was great back then. Okay, how is that going to help your bank account now? How is it going to help you now? You need to be strong mentally and physically now. So when you get older, even if you're deteriorating even a little bit, you're slowing that by as much as possible. Yes, I can bench 225. I can do muscle ups, backflips. Self-taught. That's not to, you know, say I just happen to like this aspect of working out, and I just figured it out and got good at it, and that was that. And the same thing with stock investing. Where do you know, I've been watching the market like a hawk for literally the past 5 years. 4.5, 5 years, whatever. 2020 to now. And it does pay off. It does pay off. Because, like, I lost a bunch of money. Like, my first, what is this? I was in the market beginning of COVID and bought the dip through COVID, and I didn't have enough money to, you know, dollar cost. I bought too much early, and I didn't, you know, I sold, I bought, I tried to sell, I tried to time, and when I didn't know how to time, and I was in a consolidating or bearish market, and I'm trying to do a time a bullish trend, it's just a bunch of nonsense. And very easy to lose money in the stock market if you don't know what you're doing, if you think you know what you're doing, but you probably don't, because you haven't really been in the market for too long, or the stock you're watching, you haven't even been watching it for that long. I've been watching SPY for so long, for Tesla for so long, and you learn so many little pieces of information which will help you time the top and bottoms, or just time the higher parts of the range and the lower parts of the ranges so much better. Okay. Gotta close the gate here. There's no face cam in this video. I mean, I could have, but you know, don't need to see my face every time. It does make the, video more entertaining. Keeps your focus longer. Though what matters is you're making gains. You might see your account in the past week, I'm up 5.5%, right? You might be up 5.5% on a small account and think, dude, 5%? You have to make that 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, or take that, 1% loss or 1% loss, or be patient on the swing trades and all this stuff in order to get that good amount of gains at the end of the year and try to, stack that over the multiple years. And the main plan mindset is to dollar cost average into quality companies, the Magnificent Seven, and mostly the S&P 500 or ETFs, and that's it. Get them at really good prices. The most important thing over everything, don't be overly invested so you have enough money to buy even if things get extremely bad. And be careful at all-time highs. Right now we're at all-time highs. I'm taking some crazy risks, but is Dogecoin up? Oh, it's up 17.5%. That's pretty good, actually. Bitcoin is at 105K. Jesus. I just put in $200. Something light. Compared to my portfolio, it's like 0.5%. Okay. Interesting. I don't even make $200 a day at work, by the way. If you guys are wondering, I do not even make $200 a day. Where did I get this money from? 9 to 5. From the 9 to 5. That's why the channel sold name was 9 to 5 to Riches with Stocks, or 9252 Riches with Stocks. But now, just 9 to 5, job to millionaire, try to be a little bit shorter, more of a general population can understand what it means. And this is great. I somewhat predicted that I'd only be down about 2,500 when I was down 5K last week, and I was right again. I've been right since I kind of started this channel 2 months ago. But it's like, why am I right so often? Because I've just been through this before many times, and when you're in a very, when you have a lot of bullish price action, I think it's easy to read. And yeah, it's just patterns. Some people are naturally better at patterns than others. I'm naturally pretty good at seeing patterns, but I've also kind of trained myself to do that. Should I go check on that woman that hurt her knee? I don't know if I should. Should I bring you guys with me? All right, let's see. Hold on. Hey, is she okay?
She got hurt a knee,
Uh-huh.
She pumped me this thing and she fell right over it.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Have a good day. God bless. That's all you can do. What am I, God? What am I gonna? Even God can't heal her knee. You know what can heal her knee? Money. Stem cells, if you have money. But, money's not everything in life, of course, but as the future gets more and more advanced, money actually becomes more and more important, even though people are saying that inflation's going up and money is, more devalued. But in reality, things of value cost money, and the more money you have, the more value you can obtain, and that'll just increase your life expectancy typically. And overall health, health is free nearly, buy good quality foods and everything. Gate's not opening, huh? Let me see one sec. Gate's not opening. You gotta back up and go forward, lady. Might have to back up and go forward, maybe because she's been sitting in the same spot.
Try that. Try that.
Let's see. What are you doing today? All right. Yeah. But that's that video for today. Yeah. Oh. Was up $2,000 in 1 week. Alrighty. See you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other videos. If you need something else to watch, watch these videos and educational videos, not just my videos. Spam risk. Watch my videos and not just my videos and my shorts, but educational videos on your free time. This is what I did. Replace the bullshit. Replace your entertainment with financial entertainment, and this is what you'll get good at. Instead of seeing every episode of SpongeBob or South Park or every movie, which I still do, I still watch movies, but I don't watch TV or shows, or I don't really game full time like I used to play video games 8 hours a day when I was not working and stuff. And you know, you'll get decent at the video game. Even if you don't become the best at the game, you're not going to be like ranked or something or a super high level. You're still going to get pretty good. You're going to get better than the average person if you put in enough hours. Same thing with making money with stock market. Same thing with, or not even just making money with stock market, but like learning the stock market. Seeing how, like, it's almost like an animal. This lady's pretty hot. Sorry, this woman walking by. Lost track here. So, you know, it's quite simple. Follow the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Why? It's absolutely free. And what that does for you is it'll make you more money. How? Just by being next to a guy that's about to become a millionaire from his 9 to 5 with stocks. You too will get close, or not, or surpass me. Alright guys, that's just about it.